Have you ever wondered what happens when the ordinary rules of society are suspended? When the military takes control of the streets? This isn't a scene from a movie, it's the reality of martial law. It's a term we hear thrown around, often with a sense of dread. But what does it truly mean for us, for our communities, and for our democracy? Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on this extreme measure of national security. Martial law is essentially the temporary imposition of military rule over civilian functions. It's usually declared during a time of emergency, like a war, an invasion, or a major natural disaster when the civilian government can no longer function effectively. The idea is to restore order and ensure safety. But this raises a critical question: at what cost? Are we sacrificing our fundamental freedoms for a temporary sense of security? When soldiers patrol our neighborhoods and military tribunals replace civilian courts, the very foundations of a free society are shaken. Under martial law, your everyday rights can be severely limited. Things we take for granted, like freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, and protection from unreasonable searches, can be suspended. Curfews can be imposed, travel can be restricted, and property can be seized. The military is given broad powers to detain individuals without the usual legal processes. This shift in power is significant. It moves authority from elected officials and civilian courts to military commanders. The checks and balances that are designed to protect our liberties are effectively sidelined. Let's look at history. Throughout the world, the implementation of martial law has had profound and often long-lasting consequences. In some cases, it was a necessary tool to navigate a severe crisis. But in others, it became a mechanism for governments to consolidate power, silence dissent, and control the population. It's a double-edged sword. While it can be a tool for maintaining order, it can also be misused to suppress democratic movements and violate human rights. This is why it's so controversial and why its use is heavily debated in any democratic society. So, when does a situation justify such a drastic step? The line is often blurry. It's a debate that pits public safety against individual liberty. The very existence of martial law forces us to confront uncomfortable questions about power, control, and the nature of our government. Understanding its potential impact is crucial for every citizen. It helps us appreciate the delicate balance that upholds our democracy and reminds us that our freedoms, once lost, can be incredibly difficult to regain. It's not about fear, but about awareness and vigilance. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into a complex and important topic. If you found this information valuable, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content that makes you think. Stay informed, stay engaged, and I'll see you in the next video.